Are you a fan of classic African music? Well, we have just the thing for you. Coming soon to the Avocado Media Network is the Pan-African Party. The Pan-African Party is a weekly celebration of African music hosted by critics. Keep an eye on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for more news. The Pan-African Party, celebrating African excellence.
This is an Avocado Media Network presentation. Disclaimer: You is intended for mature audiences. All stories depicted in this podcast are fictional, and any similarities to real people, places, or events are entirely coincidental. Or are they? Lately, you haven't been able to sleep with the lights off. It's almost as though when the light goes off in the room, one switches on in your head. You can lay there for hours and hours until the light in your head is replaced by the light of dawn and the singing of the birds. So you sleep with your light on, because otherwise, you won't sleep at all. And if you don't sleep, you may end up thinking about that night you spent in Mbala district. Started out like the dream trip for you, didn't it? You were tired of the toxic air of the city. You wanted to go somewhere you wouldn't have to fall asleep to the sound of the city. The insults of cowboys, the screams of tires on tarmac, and the collective heavy breathing that a big city has to do just to always be 5 minutes behind. It's no surprise you took the assignment to Mbala. An afternoon of pretending to take notes and an evening by the poolside didn't seem like such a bad idea. The bus ride to Mbala was uneventful for most parts. I say for most parts because you did take that one picture. Just as you enter Mbala town, the bus stops at the side of the road, and the traders hold their goods out to entice the passengers. Many lean out of the window and purchase their snacks, water, and boiled maize. You'd like some boiled maize, but you know better than to buy food from the side of the road. Instead, you pull out your phone and try to take a picture of the traders and the passengers. And that's when you see him. The old man stands at the edge of the crowd, too frail and too little to reach the windows of the bus. He just stands there, holding up his goods, a small brown dish with bush rats in it. "Have you ever had any?" the guy sitting next to you asks. "No," you respond. "I haven't yet been brave enough." "You should," he insists. "Them beba in Mbala are to die for." thought about that old man for a while, didn't you? Even as you absent-mindedly scribbled notes on the social and economic benefits of farming in Mbala, your mind kept going back to him. The world is an unfair place. You know this. But you were shocked because it seemed to be just a little less fair for him. When you are finally escorted to your room, you are so tired that you immediately begin to drift off as soon as you hit the bed. The old man's face dances in your mind. You can see him bright as day. And then a noise wakes you up. By the time you get to your light switch, the noise has stopped. The night is quiet. You listen for a while, but it doesn't come again. Maybe it was in your mind. So you switch off the light and lay down in bed for the second time that night. The silence greets your ears with a cold embrace. You can hear the leaves outside. This time you make it to the light switch quicker than you thought was possible. But the noise has stopped again. Without hesitation, you find the room telephone and dial the main desk. The line rings for a while. After what seems like forever, the phone is answered. Hello? There's someone in my... You begin. But then you stop. On the other side of the phone, you hear something even stranger. And so you sit there for hours and hours until the light in your room is replaced by the light of dawn and the singing of the birds. The podcast You is voiced by Victor Muligisa and recorded and edited by Avocado Media. For similar content, subscribe to Avocado Media Zambia on YouTube and Patreon.
One, two, three, four. Early in the morning, I know you'll be there, is coming my way.
Wake up, breakfast.
Please turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
Hey guys, my name is Beans.
Hey guys, my name is Coffee.
And I think there is no rational reason Wednesday should be spelt like that.
And I think that Chihuahua is very much overrated. It was probably never meant to be food. I don't know why you guys love it so much. Probably desperate times. This is all I'm saying.
Join Coffee and Beans, Sundays on the Avocado Media Network.